on the margin of the scorelines. What we do know is France will finish top and Portugal second. A tough task certainly for Sweden coming here, regardless of the circumstances. Didier Deschamps called the performance in Portugal one of their best in recent. They kept their hopes alive in Solna to set the scene here. These two teams started this Nations League campaign squaring off in Sweden. Now they finish it at the Stade de France. The world champions win in Solna set the scene for what has followed in the section. France dropping just 2 points en route to wrapping up top spot with that impressive performance. At stake. It will be the visitors in the yellow to get the action underway here. For them, looking to build on that impressive performance at the weekend. Sweden with them all at stake on the face of it, but away at the World for Kulusevski, only partially cleared towards Klaassen, trying to pick his way through, and it's in! It's Victor Klaassen, and it's a stunning start for Sweden. The one player brought back into the team tonight is the one on the score sheet. Hugo Lloris left wrong-footed by that. And inside the first 5 minutes, Sweden in front at the home of the world champions.
This is way too easy for Sweden to get this first goal. It's a poor attempt at trying to get the ball out of danger. Yes, there is a slip by Paul Pogba, but then Klaassen, I tell you what, fair play to him as well for a long period of time.
Comes through, try and respond. Is it back again here and flicks it through towards Sissoko. He wanted it, but with the time and space to assess his options, allowed to run for an hour of the game against Portugal at the weekend. Such an important fixture. Of course, with Didier Deschamps. Lucas Hernandez with a cross aimed in towards Tour. What have France got from the Griezmann corner? Giroud meeting it, came off the shoulder really. Sissoko with the cross and a free header for Giroud. To do his defensive duties. Lucas Hernandez though offering Thuram the option and delivering the cross. Here's Marcus Thuram. Pulls it back for Giroud, and he finds the target this time. Well worked goal. It seemed fairly straightforward against the Swedes there. The equaliser for Giroud, number 43 now in his country's colours. The early pressure that had been building after conceding the opening goal is rewarded. Giroud finds the finish 1-1.
It's a fantastic goal. Olivier Giroud is the man that starts it. Just inside his own half, just holds his position. We always talk about movement of strikers within the 18-yard box.
On that match day 2 in the Nations League, but it might open up for Forsberg. And Sweden now try and take their turn to respond. Inside Antoine Griezmann. Sweden look longer. Last year actually to international football. They will be the one that they look for. As Larsen delivers, Lindelof, the other centre-back, was actually closest to making something of it.
It's a very awkward landing by Varane as well.
So Sweden will try again from the corner.
You've got several stoners, several different players hurtling towards you at pace.
Pavard forward. This is Sissoko. Olivier Giroud looking for Griezmann, couldn't quite capitalise. Heading in from the right-hand side. Longer to walk competition for the first time in 2.5 years, of course. Berg thought for a moment he was going to be able to come away.
Cliche dirty work as well as the nice touches on the ball.
In 2 years' time. Will be left by Lindelof for now Kulusevski for Sweden. With Berg ahead of him. Kulusevski to follow. Griezmann continued his run. Intervention from Lindelof to ensure it didn't reach him. But battling for it. Rabiot looks to pick away through. Griezmann again. Bengtsson with the fine footwork. Couldn't quite find the finish, but it does break for Benjamin Pavard. And France have turned it around in the first half here. It's the fullback who scored it. Only his second goal for the French. Marcus Thuram played a big part in the build-up as well. And will claim much of the credit here. But France claim the lead, and Sweden, as it stands, heading towards Nations League relegation.
It's a finely executed volley, isn't it, by Pavard? The inadvertent assist that comes from Thuram's fancy footwork.
They just edged out Russia. Sit back this time from Thuram. Now Rabiot, deflection on that, and it needed a smart stop actually from Robin Olsen to just touch it over his bar. Good one for Robin. Gets it now as he takes on Lustig.
And he has scored a goal. That's exactly the only currency that he can trade in as a forward.
It's a useful touch as well. Break back here for Kulusevski. What a kick, so they won't need to get back again, but it's France hurrying forward here. Griezmann. Kulusevski. Blocked off, was he? Appeal towards the referee, who immediately made clear his verdict. Another big call at the end of the first half.
It's a huge call, I think, given what we've seen over the course of the first 45 minutes. What's been...
Sweden keep coming here with just a minute to be added on at the end of the half. Gone the French way, one way or the other since then, and they have turned it around. Dense in this story, certainly. At the break in Saint-Denis.
On n'y peut rien.
On va dire que c'est la faute du Covid.
Oui, écoutez, le Covid, de toute façon...
So Lucas on at left back in place of Lucas Hernandez. Straight swap the first half. We hope for more of the same here.
On that they took the lead, maybe took France by surprise.
Oko with space to bring it down. And slides up the cross, delivered dangerously towards Giroud. And the header snakes wide. Real chance there for the French.
I think the howl that you hear is Olivier Giroud's. Just gets this completely wrong. We saw one similar in the first game with the ball at his feet. Gets a nice warm smile from his teammate, doesn't it?
Twitching it up this time. For Kylian Mbappe. Dangerously, really well worked goal. Olivier Giroud once more is on the end of it. And after the earlier ones that got away, relief in the celebration. He has scored his second goal of the game. France are 3-1 up now. It could be a big blow for Sweden in their battle to stay at this level, certainly. Giroud all smiles after that.
He made no mistake this time, did he? Just glorious football all round. Great crossfield pass by Pogba. Swings it out to Kylian Mbappe. Yes.
All the way through for Kulusevski. Clip it back in dangerously. They blocked it well and touched it on the line by Robin Quaison. Sweden have one back. 3-2. And if they do bow out of Ligue A tonight, then they're not doing so quietly.
Wonderfully constructed goal. We've lauded the French in the way that they moved the ball around so far.
Goal here gaping for Kingsley Coman. Other options as well, but he kept his composure. He rolls it in. France wrap it up with possibly the last kick of the contest. 4-2, Kingsley Coman. Sweden desperately.
I will show them the power of an iceborn.